Alright, he's down.
Good job, Warden.
I am pretty happy with the way that the graphics have come up. I can record... So why would Endron prefer you over his own son?
You may not know the story.
I'm biased from the beginning to know that Balin Iduken is dodgy. Balin fanatic. Any fanatic is trouble, even if it's a fanatic that believes what you believe. Alright, to battle! Any casters? No, just a bunch of ugly dudes. Oh, that's a trap. Attracted me from the start. Oh, another trap. You detected it as I blew it up. Hey, we won 500 credits.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
Yeah, keep talking.
Oh, don't go easy on the poor bastard. He hasn't got a lot to work with.
Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure. Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
I love Morden. Oh, there's our pimp Dragon Age armor. Look at that. Total badass.
Mission objectives located.
Pretty snappy controls. Better than the Mako, that's for sure. Ah, no. That's a fail. Oh, fail. Yes! Awesome. Oh, bad timing.
Drax, toss it!
Drax, throw the thingy! Yes, good hit. Oh, we might have got a little bit of damage. It's fine.
They don't call me Star-Lord!
Oh, dick shot for Grizz! That was an amazing dick shot! Wah!
Can't keep outrunning the whole army. We've got
Japanese then, Vito? Atsugi Air Base. That's where you were. Vito has lots of cool life stories. Oh, we've got some... Bowman. Oh, I want to knock that guy off the edge. Target him, knock him down. Yes, see you later, dickhead! That was very satisfying. Alright, let's take on this guy. Can I knock him down? I can, but not off the edge. Somehow Cullen is hitting him from down here. Go, Cullen! Good hits, yeah! Slap that wall. You tell him, Cullen. You hacked those physics, bro. Big booms from Drax.
the blockhead's amping up his buddies.
Oh, hit the Q, hit the Q. There we go. Finishing move. Awesome. Yes, good teamwork. All right, let's pull these guys down here. I was going to say, let's tuck them off the ledge, but that's not the phrase I want to be throwing around. Oh, look at that for a combo from Groot. Yes.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
Ah,
Your
yes.
desire?
It's exactly like the English and the French Venom. Exactly like that. I think they draw direct inspirations from that in this game, even down to the accents. So yes, you are bang on. Speechy politics time. Fucking bring it. The Blight is the threat here, Logain, not Olay. Calm your tits. What are you talking about? Well, I've done to your daughter. What are you talking about, Logain?
I believe I can speak for myself.
Yes. Hell yeah. Damn, that's a solid turnaround.
Throw their lot in with the wardens.
Yes! Got everyone.
Stand by Logain.
Oh, what a twat. And that could have been a good step towards a peaceful future. But this fuckwit. Lift it. Yeah. Geez, that breach protocol works a trick, doesn't it? Holy balls. Precision face punches. Rocks don't explode off the front of the car like cactuses do. Cacti. Oh, yes! Yes! Mad tricks! Give me them bonus points. And that's how you make an entrance as well. Yes, we are a hero. We do good things. Come on, let me do some murder time. Oh, thank you. So you just ran in and just went pew, 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 and took them all out. Zap them, shoot them in the face, lots of damage. Good fun. I've got the game on hard difficulty at the moment too. They're like Morpheus's glasses. That's what he's got. He's just got these clip-ons. When you're dodging, you're not detectable. Oh, I did not know that. Down you go. Sit down. You sit down. Let me heal up. I said, sit down. I don't need a key. I'm a rip this bish. Alrighty, we are live, as long as the stream machine holds out. It crashed weirdly earlier. Anyway, let's see how we go. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I am Shade. How you doing? Happy almost Friday, as we are at almost Christmas time as well. Hope your week is going well. Tonight we're going to do a bit of a little bit of a play around in Path of Exile 2. So we've had some questions amongst our Discord community about PoE2. What's it like? Is it good? Do you want to play it? The answer is yes, is the short answer, but we're going to go into why. Obviously, I'm biased because whilst I am very much the RPG and lore fan, so all the Bethesda games, all the BioWare games, for example, if there's any other kind of game I'm going to play, it is action RPG. So the Diablos, the Path of Exiles, and those genres. I have been playing Path of Exile for about a week now, I think, week and a half. Yeah, so it's been out for 2 weeks. I've played it for, yeah, like a week and a half. Tonight I'm going to go through more of the beginner stuff, because it can be quite overwhelming. Hopefully this live stream will turn into a useful recorded video with some editing. We'll see. Hopefully it's alright. If it is, give it a like. If you don't like it, give me some comments and suggestions why. But let's hook on in, shall we? So I'll do some discussion as we unfold. I am here to answer any and all questions that people may have. So, jump on in. Now, what I thought we would do is we will start... We're going to be doing mostly early level game stuff, so I'm going to show some early game stuff. By the way, this video I'm sort of classing as having safe spoilers, being that you're going to see some snippets of the game. I'm going to be skipping all the dialogue, so there's no real story reveals for the most part. But these games are more focused on gameplay than story. Having said that, the story is good, and it is interesting, and you should listen to all of the dialogue and the cutscenes when you play the campaign, at least for the first time, in my opinion. Now, I think I needed to clear... Oh, no, his inventory is clean already. Excellent. Cool. Means I need to jump back. So I like to play these games with a controller. I highly recommend it. It's the only game type. Although driving games I'd probably play with controller, but otherwise I am pure keyboard and mouse. Even for the games that are designed for console, I still do keyboard and mouse. But no, these ones, I'm all about controller. But in Path of Exile 2, you have to re-log into the character to switch between keyboard and mouse interface and console controller interface. It's not the best, but it's, you know, it's whatever. It's not a big deal. When you log out and back in on your same character, everything's preserved, so you don't lose your progress on the maps and stuff. It's not like you have to start again. The game and the servers do a really good job of that. So we're just going to go over here.
Sorry, these are just some... Oh, I like...
Alright, now I haven't played the Warrior, so I thought what we'll do is do some melee demonstration stuff. We'll touch on some talent tree stuff later. I'll answer, like I say, any questions along the way. Minute Tabby, I think you were interested. KB was interested if he comes on soon, so we'll talk through that. Otherwise, I'll just do some gameplay and just see how it unfolds. Now, there's a lot of other streamers streaming it at the moment too, so I'm fully expecting we won't get much of an audience tonight, but that's okay. We're just going to play through and have some fun and some chill time anyway. I've got a pretty cool weapon that I've found on one of my main characters, so that inspired me to do a warrior. But I don't recommend you start doing a melee character for your first character in the current state of the game, in the early stages of early access. It will be patched to be better, but melee can be quite painful unless you are well geared. But it's going to keep evolving and getting better. Anyway, so let's get amongst it, do some stuff. So yeah, safe spoilers I'm calling it. So you're going to see some gameplay, you're going to see some boss fights, you're going to see some maps and levels, but a lot of that stuff is freely available anyway. I'm going to talk through why you should play it, why it's not that scary, and ways to hopefully make it enjoyable for you. I'm interested to hear your thoughts and comments along the way. We need to go to the Grellwood, and we're just going to finish. So we're not at the very start, we're a few quests in. I've basically done all the tutorial stuff. Where are we going? We are travelling here to the Grellwood, and it looks like I have not done the other bosses in that area either. Let's jump on in. Not your typical game type, that's fair enough. If you've played the likes of Diablo or Titan Quest, or I can't remember what those guys made after that,
What happened?
you'll like this one. It's kind of like a Diablo or Titan Quest crossed
the
with
others.
elements of Elden Ring. It's kind of how I'm describing it. And the things they've added in Path of Exile 2 were changed from Path of Exile 1 are the things that I wanted changed, so I'm super happy about that. We'll talk about that soon as well. So, let's just
He's
click
in
through
conflict
this.
with Gaia.
Yeah. Back to town, that's right. I should have done this earlier. One thing is very clear, though, is the artwork. The visuals in this game are phenomenal. Even better than Diablo 4.
Wound. Oh, the creep. Stay safe.
Even better. I think I've got the waypoint. We could go through... No, I haven't got the waypoint. Alright, back to Grellwood. Let's explore the Grellwood on our melee warrior. So I'm going to do some melee warrior at beginner level or low level, so I'm level 6. We'll jump into... I'll show some of almost mid-level game on a ranged character, and I'll show some late game, not end game. I won't be covering any end game tonight, just to show how the different classes and how things can progress. And Big Vito joins us. What in the Sam hell going on? Now I need to remember the moves on this character. I'm a little bit rusty. That's normal SWAT, and then we do the slappity slap. Alright, that's how we go. This is a Big Vito style character. Big ass tank. Big hits with a big weapon. Eventually, I hope to move to use an ability called Leap Slam, which is going to be way more satisfying for opening some of the fights. How are you doing, Vito? What's on the cards for you today? And does anyone have any cool or interesting plans for the holiday season over Christmas? Just waking up. Oh, yes. Now, is it super early for you? Because we're in daylight savings time here, and you guys have exited your daylight savings, right? So there's an extra time gap. Oh, the Grim Tangle. That is where we need to go. But before, actually, we'll step in, because one of my tips in this game is most maps, except for the first couple of levels, when you first enter, there's a waypoint. So if you discover an entry point, or you don't want to go in there, at least come in and get the waypoint.
No passage here.
And then go back, so you can always just pick it up and continue. 3:45 a.m. What are you doing waking up at that time? Holy shit. Vito, you are a machine. So I've got this other move too. I've got this slam. That's right. They're gonna explode. There we go. Delayed.
Feel my wrath!
Alright, let's see if I can successfully do a world boss or an area boss. You went to bed at 8 p.m. Okay, well that is fair. Is that because of your... Did you end up getting a new job, Vito? What are you doing these days? I feel like I haven't actually just chatted and spoke to you for a little while. We've both been too busy doing other stuff to actually chat. Oh, a double hit. I love that. Start on the 30th. Awesome. Are you looking forward to it? Hopefully you are, because it's like Midnight Tabby's recently started a new job, and she was excited, and that was well deserved and well anticipated because the new job seems to be way better than the old job. All right, let's look at the map. No, this way. So one of the reasons I like playing on controller is you don't have to keep clicking and targeting. It tries to help. It sort of auto-targets a lot of stuff, hence why you see stuff lower a little bit, because it's highlighting what it's aiming towards, which I kind of like. The downside is if you're trying to do anything else apart from attack, like I can't pick up that Scroll of Wisdom very easily until everything's dead when you're playing as a controller, because it tries to target all the enemies first. The other downside is trying to do some inventory management. That's not the most fun with the controller either. And you can't use the mouse. Whilst I can get the mouse and point at stuff, it won't do anything until I log out and then log in keyboard mode. Working parameters on maintenance as a tech for the automated packaging lines and robotics tech. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. All that practice playing Satisfactory has maybe paid off then, Vito, huh? Let's continue through here. The other cool thing that's in Path of Exile 2, if you're using a controller, is shared screen couch co-op. I am yet to try that out. But when I've done couch co-op with Diablo 3 on a Switch, of all things, it's awesome. Go through some of the stuff. I'll need to spend my skill points in a minute. I was going to try and... I'll probably need my skill point before we do the boss fight, so maybe we'll do that next, huh? Alrighty, skill point time. Now please, don't freak out. Don't adjust your screen or your TV. It's not that bad. You'll hear everyone say, it's not that bad. And that is because those who haven't seen the passive tree in Path of Exile 1 or 2, this is what it looks like. And it is large and intimidating and scary looking. However, it's, like I say, it's actually not that bad. The skill tree is shared across all classes. This class, I'm playing as a warrior. We are doing melee damage, probably wanting to do slams with two-handed stuff, so I'm probably going to look for two-handed melee stuff. There's build guides out there. People make build guides. Don't worry about them being too specific. You don't have to follow a build guide. You don't have to completely min-max, but you do need to try and focus what you're doing. And so what we're going to do here is I want to find the melee-related skill points. So I just type that in the filter up there, and now on the screen it's going to make them pulse and glow. So then I can figure out what's called a path, and whether that's meant to be a coincidental part of the name or it's just what the community called it. We're going to path towards various nodes on here. So my next one I'm spending on this, which is going to do more melee damage, give me some strength and some more stun build-up. I'm going to make my way across to here at least. And then after that, maybe we will head further out this way, because there's some melee-related things here. Or this, I think might be some defensive stuff up here as well. But for now, we're just doing this. I'll do this again when I jump on my low-level witch class later as well. And so it's not too bad. You just need to have a little bit of a plan as to what kind of character you want to do. Are you doing a melee character? Are you doing a spellcaster? If you are spellcasting, do you want to favour lightning or frost or fire? You're not sure. That's okay. You can respec stuff. It does cost you in-game gold, but too bad. Why would they share a skill tree? So, that's the next point, I guess, is skills in this game are based on gems. So you have gems that are actually what give you skills, And then there are support gems that you link to them that enhance or change those skills. If I jump across here, and again the interface, no, wrong buttons. The interface on controller is not most fun. So rolling slam is that bang bang noise skill you're seeing me do. I've added a skill which calls that's right, Fist of War, so it gets a boost every 6 seconds, and I've added another thing called Fire Infusion. So Fire Infusion is a gem that can be linked to many skills, and this is how you get very wide range of builds, because you have skills and then you have support gems, and they modify or enhance that skill. I could put a lightning one on here and make it do lightning instead of fire. There's stuff in Path of Exile 1, I don't think they're going to do it in number 2, where there was a thing called Melee Splash, where it instead would hit an area, do less damage, but hit a whole area when you slap your hammer down. So that's how you can get a vast array of builds, and again, it can be a little confusing, but the Path of Exile 2 does an excellent job of sort of introducing you to it. And we'll cover off some of that. Big Vito, you don't like that? You would like to see the warriors have their skills, mage have their skills, and so on. Yes, and the game kind of still encourages that kind of specialization anyway, because the different classes start on different points on the tree. So, for example, the witch and the sorceress come out the top. This is the intelligence section. This is the strength section down here to the southwest. To the southeast is the dexterity section. So that's your pure classes, right? Then there's the hybrid classes. So this is strength and dexterity. Up here is strength and intelligence. This is probably where the druid will come out when they introduce the druid in the full release. And the monk comes out over here for intelligence and agility. So whilst it's kind of cool to have a shared skill tree, because you become familiar with it, and then you know what you might do for other characters, or how you might do some similar things across characters. I really want to try my hand at doing some unusual builds, like a witch melee. That would be pretty hilarious, if you can make it effective. I might look at that one day. There's a guy, I think Gassy TV on YouTube, he has made a successful warrior summoner with, necromancy minions, like the witch would normally have. Because he's got a couple of skills that can boost him and his party. So it kind of works for those reasons. But like I say, it's the same thing that everyone says when they're trying to show. It's alright, don't look at the skill tree, it's not that bad. Which is a weird thing to say, because you should be getting excited about it, but it is initially scary. Ooh, get out of that. Oh, it's not too bad, it's fine. Still haven't found any of the here. Any of wolves and werewolves. What level are you? So this character is a low-level character. This guy's level 7, I think. My main character is level 57, and I'll show you some of that later. Which is a necromancer, effectively, a summoner witch, or a infernalist summoner. There we go, checkpoint. Checkpoint means there is something nearby, usually, and here we go. We're going to have the ramble.
The very crowd turns against me.
Oh, okay. Oh, that hit him hard. Hell yeah. Oh, warrior boss killer. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be.
Go on.
I usually struggle on bosses. Alright, so warrior has some boss killing potential. Slapped it. Alright, how about we...
Face me!
So the blue guys are a little bit tougher when the writing is in blue, because they're got some extra abilities, but they also award more experience and more loot. There you go. These guys are vicious lightning. Anymore, he's not. Midnight is making allowance for multi-class characters. Kind of, yeah. I mean, Path of Exile 1 started out because you're all, and it worked well. It was a bit easier to cross-class on Path of Exile 1 because the middle circle was closer together, so it was easier to flip around from the strength section to the intelligence section if you wanted to. But Path of Exile 1, when they introduced the ascendancies or the subclasses, that's where you really do get tied in to archetypes. Like the witch has a necromancer, what do you call it? Ascendancy or subclass in Path of Exile 1. So far in Path of Exile 2, it looks like they've tried to keep it a bit more open and generic, so you can have some greater flexibility. And so at some stage, I want to try doing like a. I'd love to do a blood mage because there's a blood witch, or blood magic ascendancy for the witch, which is about sapping life, kind of vampire style. I'd love to do that with a melee build. I think it'd be hilarious, but at the moment, it looks like it might only work properly with spells. But I still want to give that a go using like dark magic and corruption style magic. So that's what we'll play in a little bit once we've sort of finished doing this little bits of demo-y stuff. Now where do I need to go? I need to go to the Rim Triangle. That's where we unlocked just before. Oh, no. Alright, open the thing, please.
If the face.
Oh yes, I'm going to be skipping all the dialogue and stuff, so we're not really spoiling anything, but this game is kind of hard to have spoilers for because the story is kind of... Whoa! There we go. Just got slapped by an exploding bit of fungus. Fortunately, death is not a big deal. Just respawn back at the checkpoint. No durability damage like in Diablo. No loss of experience unless you're in the end game. So we just continue. And watch out for these things that want to explode when we get near them. Yeah, you cheeky little bastards. So Midnight Tabby, when you play any kind of fantasy-style games, you're more of a mage or rogue type of class. Have you played the likes of Diablo, or Titan Quest, or what else is there? The Last Epoch is another one. Run slower in the early game because you don't have gear that improves your run speed. But, oh, no, that's a dead end too. Where have I missed it? Must be down here to the south. So my biggest first tip for this game, to just enjoy it, is to, like I say, don't worry about it. Don't fret. Just play through it. The Path of Exile 2 does a pretty decent job of introing you to the mechanics. The only thing I think they could do a bit different is how when the support... Ah, look out! Ow! Oh, got me again. Those exploding things got me again. When you try to link in support gems, so gems that modify your skills to have cool features, by default, it shows a limited list, like a recommended list, to try and suggest these are some of the better ones to use. And whilst the intention is good, it's a very flawed execution, because a lot of the time, especially when you look at people's build guides for various things, no. A lot of the time, the skills or the enhancements you want to add are not listed here, so you need to show all and then scroll through. So they either need to expand that list or review what's in that list. Aside from that, it's all pretty good. Again, they're trying not to be too intimidating, but like I say, don't fret. Just chip away at it. You don't need to min-max it. You don't need to rush. Take your time. Enjoy the game. Explore the areas. Find the bosses. Find the extra treasures. Because the extra treasures and the bosses will give you Yeah, this... I don't like this map. This area is hard. But bosses and an extra treasure that you can find gives you enhancements to your character. One of the reasons why Melee is hard at the moment, because they often don't have quite the clear speed that the other classes have, and they're in danger all the time unless you've got really good gear. So this warrior would really be even harder to play right now if I didn't have this awesome maul, this hammer, that I had dropped for me when I was playing my witch class. We'll just continue through. So we'll try and clear this area, and then I might show some mid-game stuff. And then some later game stuff, what the gameplay's like, and then I'll come back after that and probably play through on a witch character, my blood mage that I've started working on, which is also level 6 and very early in the game. But typically an easier playstyle to start with, depending what you like. Midnight, Tabby, Final Fantasy 14 Online, you play mage class, yep. And the sorceress and the witch that are separate classes in Path of Exile, both very good. Very accessible. They are kind of the winning classes, if you like, at the moment. They're very powerful, and those that are the furthest into the game, into the end game, are playing those classes. And those playing the hardcore leagues, where you can go, well, you know, character death is actually not permanent death like in Diablo. It bumps you back to the standard league if it does die, but those that are succeeding in those hardcore leagues or versions are playing Witch with minions, first of all, and then various caster classes. Alright, this is a creepy druid.
Quite venomous! Is that the wandering druid?
Alright, can we... Yes, we can. Let's put some earthquake down. Yeah, roly-poly. Dodge his shit. Yep. Earthquake again. Roll and... Wrong skill. Ah, the cool thing. So, big part of Path of Exile, by the way, is to take it... there you go. I was going to say, take your time with boss fights, because they put shit on the ground that gets you all the time. And just die it, which means that loot is going to be deleted. That's annoying. So yeah, melee class challenging. There we go, we got our support gem. It saves the support gem for us. Thanks, game. Alright, let's make our way through. I need to get up to the cemetery, and then we'll switch to a different character. It is fun to play this multiplayer and co-op as well, but things can get a bit hectic with lots of shit happening on your screen. Not as bad and not as hectic as Path of Exile 1, but like with all of these action RPG games, yeah, you can get a very, very busy screen.
Quickly! My family has been abducted!
Alright. So, let us change characters. I'm going to jump onto my ranger. Now, this is my lightning arrow ranger, who's in a different part of the campaign. I'm going to show you what some of this gameplay looks like. Going to be a bit faster paced, a bit more monsters around, and we're a ranged fighter. I will jump through to an earlier zone and just fight a bunch of stuff. Where do we need to go? We need to drop back to Keth. Maybe Keth might be a good one. Lena Gates. Actually, yeah, why don't we do the gates? Actually, no, we won't do the gates. It's too low level for me, because I just remembered I'm 26, right? Lost City. Buried Shrines.
Valley of the Titans. Why don't we do the Valley? Yeah, do the Titans. Vito, you know, a few of the Crusaders have been playing this. Oh, wow. The Jail Crew, Jeffa Munchies, and Cope TV as well. Yeah, look, there's a reason why the gamer industry or the gamer world has gotten... Oh, okay.
Charge arrow!
Has gotten excited for this because it's a good game. There's no doubt about it. There's no question. It's well done, and the company. So this is a rare guy. These guys are tough. Gold writing in his name. Slap some of these thingies down the trigger. There we go. Got him stun locked temporarily. I'm starting to be a bit undergeared on this character. So I didn't want to do it a level area that was too far advanced because I was just going to fail. Oh, hang on. So this game ended up hitting 1 million players in early access pretty quick, within a few days. The company GGG, they're an awesome company. They're based in New Zealand.
Thunderous shot.
Oh, okay. And the game Path of Exile 1 is free to play. Path of Exile 2 will also be free to play when it launches into its full release. There's no gacha mechanics. They keep adding stuff to it. You're free to utilize those and play those elements. What you can do is you can choose to spend money in their microtransactions store, cosmetics, and some of the cosmetics do look pretty awesome. I'm not a big cosmetics fan myself. I don't really care too much for cosmetics. But you can also buy some convenience items, like more stash capacity, which is what I have done. And if you buy the early access for this game, well, you get the same. So it costs $30 US as a minimum. Well, they also give you $30 US of credit for their microtransactions. And I really like the company because, a bit like Larian Studios with Baldur's Gate 3, they respect their player base. Oh, look out. Oh, we got more incoming. And I keep pushing the wrong button. I'm going to talk at the same time. This is supposed to be demonstrating... Oh, I got me. I was going to say, this is meant to be demonstrating how well you can clear on a ranged character, but I'm just not good at playing a ranged character. And I'm a little bit undergeared for here. Anyway, we continue. But the other cool thing is, most of the convenience items and some, at least some, probably most of the cosmetic items will transfer between Path of Exile 1 and Path of Exile 2. So I jumped into this game, I'm like, alright, I'm probably going to want to buy some stash tabs. But I jumped in, I'm like, oh, it's kept all of my stash tabs from Path of Exile 1. So I just have so much stash space, and I love it. But yeah, they're good to their player base. They've also, you know, shared their lessons learned and advice with other any prospective game makers about what they learnt in their journey, which is then what Blizzard copied doing for the Diablo series as well, having a regular schedule for leagues. So their intention is people will play it and then they'll go away and play something else, and then they'll come back when there's another league with some new mechanics, because they add new mechanics to each league, and then they start to introduce those mechanics into the base game as well, or the standard league. Right, I am definitely in an area I shouldn't be in. Especially if I'm talking too much. And Big Vito, you're not into the loot grab types of games, and that's fair enough. Yeah, I kind of already figured you would not be to get into this. This is definitely my jam, my kind of game. Let's go to an area area I can actually handle. But on this character, I need to upgrade my bow. So if you're any kind of attacking character, your weapon makes a big difference. Let's clear out the quarry. Let's see, there was a level 20 zone somewhere. That might have been better. Greatest Passage, no. Helene Gates. Yeah, we'll do the gates. The gates are they're cool to look at. One of the things which is pretty cool, also kind of frustrating or intimidating, is various YouTubers will show build guides for how to make different character types, and it's very helpful. The problem is a lot of them jump straight into a lot of very specific detail and terminology that, if you don't know the game already, can be off-putting or hard to get into. That's why I thought I'd do a bit of a playthrough and just sort of show some of the stuff that is non-elitist, non-perfectly min-maxed. There you go. Now I can actually show the capability of the Ranger and how it works. So don't, like I say, don't fret. You don't have to be following build guides particularly closely. The game is less fast-paced than Paths of Exile 1, which I think is a good thing, because it gets very tweaky and too fast and too much noise going on, I think, in the end game for Path of Exile 1. Path of Exile 2 has taken a deliberate choice to slow down, be a little bit more deliberate. They've added in things like dodge rolling. I like it. I think they've done a really good job to hit the mark here. And then it's different ways. I mean, I'm using lightning arrows, which also would, if there was another player in our team who did a different kind of lightning, or different kind of lightning moves or spells, they would also synergize with these lightning arrows I'm putting in the ground. You can see they react to lightning being shot near them, and that zaps nearby targets. I had seen people play a Lightning Ranger. I'm like, that looks pretty fun. What's the concept? Use Lightning Arrow and then use this other move which put lightning rods in the ground. Excellent. That's all we need to know. 2 moves. That's all we need to know to get started. On the skill tree, I just look up bows and lightning. Let's have a look at that, I guess. So here's the scary looking skill tree again, but if we come up here, look up lightning, whoops, if I can spell it correctly, we can see I've picked up a bunch of the lightning related stuff, and then down here there's some bow related skills, and look at that, it's also in the shape of a bow, which is kind of cool. So it's not that hard. You don't need to perfect everything. As you become more familiar with the game, as you work your way through it, you'll just start to figure it out more along the way, and you can do the entire campaign without having to be perfectly optimized, have the best gear. Take your time, go through it. Some classes are easier to play, and some specializations are easier to play, as always, especially with a game that's in early access, so there's still balance adjustment needed. But it is pretty satisfying when you get the right pacing of your abilities. The story's decent as well. The lore is kind of cool. You don't need to have played Path of Exile 1 to play Path of Exile 2. There are some lore videos on YouTube that are quite good if you are interested in hearing about the story. But the other thing is, I can suggest just play Path of Exile 1 if you're not sure about Path of Exile 2. It's free to play. Play through the first act. If you enjoy it, you'll probably enjoy the rest of the campaign in Path of Exile 1. And you'll probably enjoy Path of Exile 2 because the annoying stuff in Path of Exile 1, they've changed PoE2, so can't go wrong. Alright, let's take an arrow. Oh, this is a mini boss, not just a rare Just a rare, but an actual mini boss. You need a lot more items around you. Down and those ones. That's it. And I really like how you can move your character doing abilities and they'll still keep aiming. It just feels and flows nicely. Oh, an exalted orb. Hell yeah. That is the main currency used at the moment.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, don't mind if I do. The main currency at the moment for trading with other players. I probably won't go into gearing and how to tweak your gear too much tonight. But effectively, gear drops, you can get orbs, you apply orbs to gear to give it more affixes, and it's, you know, random, and, you know, you have a chance for things to be good or bad. It's kind of a big topic on its own. In the early game, you don't need to worry too much about it. Mid game, you'll want to go around with it a little bit. In the early game, you'll hopefully be getting some of the blue orbs to make magic items or tweak magic items. But if people want me to talk about that from a more beginner-friendly approach, I can do that.
Fury!
Another day. This is more of an overview. An overview session to just chip away through it. Other events. She opens the gates. Some of the animations are awesome too. So the monk has some pretty cool, elaborate moves, but the ranger does as well. I love the flippy moves she does to escape. It just looks so cool. And the warrior slams look awesome as well. Mobs here. And dodge rolling is very effective. There's so much you can dodge in this game once you get the hang of it. Especially in boss fights. And I really like how they've slowed down the amount of loot and items that drop in a good way. In Path of Exile 1, it becomes mandatory, I think by mid-game almost, to have a loot filter configured, so it just doesn't have shit scattered across your entire screen of junk items that you're just not going to pick up. Now you notice I'm not picking up much stuff because my account is further in. Like there's no point in me picking up that shield because the amount I will either disenchant it for or sell it for is not worth my time right now, considering I've got some high level I've got at least one high level character. But in the earlier game, yes, you will want to pick it up and either sell it or disenchant it, get the materials, etc. Oh, flattened a whole pack at once. That's what we like to see. Very satisfying. Potion. Look it out. There's a big pack. Continue forward. And usually, by the time you're in the mid-game and you've got a little bit of defensive gear on, you can take a couple of hits without having to be too worried about it, even as a semi-squishy character, like a ranger. Yeah, get out of here. The other point to remember too is all the levels and maps are procedurally generated every time you load into them. So you can play through areas over and over again, and each time it's going to be a different layout. Really well done. You wouldn't even know that's the case. You'd think it's all handcrafted. They put a lot of effort into refining that in their engine. Just like Blizzard have done with Diablo now as well. Geez, it looks good. The the end game is focused around doing doing a lot of the random map type stuff. This is a tough boss. There's a chance I will fail at this. I haven't gotten to the end game yet in Path of Exile 2. Decided to take oh, nearly got me. Get out of the thing on the ground. There we go.
You are unworthy.
I like to bounce between characters. Oh, I like to bounce between characters. Especially when sometimes I might find a good warhammer like I did on my witch. I'm like, well, the witch can't use it, so then I started a warrior to utilize it. And that was pretty fun. We nearly got him stunned. There he is. Now he's stunned. Check on this. Oh.
The Madaketh will fall by my hand.
Out of the fire. Mostly got out of the fire.
The Madaketh will fall. Wrath of the king.
We got him partway down. Different character builds will be different in terms of their ability to take down bosses. Like we saw before, the warrior was good at boss fighting. Oh, and I'm down. The warrior is good at boss fighting, whereas I find the ranger, at least with my current build, not great. But later, as I unlock some more stuff, theoretically, I can put some alternate skills in and be fighting bosses with this character as well. Boss fights are meant to be hard. Don't be dissuaded if you die a few times. Some people die up to, 10 or 20 times. Now, that's getting a little bit extreme, but the game plops you right back next to where you were. It skips any dialogue that might have been there, so you're not having to see the dialogue over and over again, and you just jump straight in. Just got to learn the moves, learn the telegraphs, and then you just sort of get it. You're just going to make sure you're not underleveled and undergeared. But I think it works pretty well. I'm not someone who likes playing hard games. Like, I've played like 40 minutes of Dark Souls, and I was like, nah, I'm out. So that's not my jam. However, in Path of Exile 2, yeah, that seems to work pretty well for me. And if you get really stuck, you just sort of group up. There's public groups all the time you can join to go and do stuff. Alright, let's do a demo of my summoner. So this is late game, I would describe it. So the game, when it's fully released, will have 6 acts. Currently, there's only 3 acts in the game. So you play them through on normal, then you play through them again on a harder difficulty. But when the game is fully released, the later acts will just be further in the story. There won't be any replaying through that campaign. And then the end game is here already, at least the first stages of it, where you do things like, this Atlas thing and mapping, which I haven't done yet, so I can't talk about it yet. I'm looking forward to trying it out. And Big Vito, what games you've got on the cards for later? Baldur's Gate 3, yes. I definitely want to do Baldur's Gate 3 sometime in the new year. I will be talking to you about that when I'm starting to get ready, because I want you to be part of it. I want to try and do the whole campaign as much as possible in a multiplayer co-op mode with the likes of you, Tabby, Frosty, Grizz, and then if everyone's not available each week, I think it can still work, but I just need to learn how that works and figure out a good way to do an entertaining stream playthrough. Because I've seen some people playing Baldur's Gate 3, and I thought it was boring to watch. So I need to try and find a way to keep it interesting, keep the combat and the action flowing. What we want to do, let's find... These are areas we're going to go to shortly on my other characters, so maybe I won't go through these. Freythorn, the village... We go down to something next. Trader's Passage. Or we could just do the gates again. Maybe it's a good comparison. We do that same area again, but on my main character, my summoner. See how it compares. So we'll have to see what your schedule's like with your job. No problems at all, man. We'll figure it out. I'm not in a rush because I'm not yet in the mindset for doing Baldur's Gate 3. There's a bunch of preparation I want to do, like I said, for setting up the stream and the playthrough. I want to make sure I understand the mechanics and some of the lore. I need to refresh myself before we get into it. And I'm too busy still at the moment working on the likes of Starfield and Starfield mods. Now, I've been playing some Path of Exile 2 to actually have a little bit of holiday time of sorts, because between doing my real job and then trying to do mods for Starfield, and I need to do some more mods for Skyrim as well. It's like a second job. So, as we come into Christmas, just a random stream schedule.
There are 2 more gates we must open.
Nothing too intense, nothing too structured, just a little bit of random holiday time, plus random work and family events is just taking up stream time, so my schedule is shot. But it always is in the lead up to Christmas. That's fine. You can see things get a bit more hectic later in the game, but especially if you're playing an arsonist summoner build. Play through this map, and I should be able to handle the boss with this character relatively easy. Now, I'm getting little bits of lag, because last night I had the same thing. I was trying to do some multiplayer with someone. We had lag spikes, which made things a bit hard. They sort out the lag. Because the previous few days it's been fine. I think they've just had more and more server load, because more and more people are trying to play the game. Vito, you know, the first month you'll be in training, mostly in day schedule. Yeah, that's cool. Like I say, Baldur's Gate 3 is a fair way off yet. At this stage, it's probably not going to be at least late February. What I was thinking of doing in the new year to get back into the swing of doing our normal, proper playthrough schedule, I thought I might either try and just smash through the main story of Control, but I think everyone was getting a bit bored with that. So I really want to play Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, because it's meant to be pretty good. I've seen snippets that show it's just kind of funny. There's funny bits in it. I just kind of want to give it a go. Oh, we're getting lag, server lag again. Lots of Star Wars. You gotta love some Star Wars. But we'll do that for a bit of fun. Probably is what I'm leaning towards doing first. Alright, we've got a mini boss here. Sometimes these rare mobs with the gold text, they're just rare. Other times they are actual mini bosses, and it's hard to tell the difference. This is a mini boss. Then there's actual bosses that have the big health bar. And he's wiped out most of my minions, but minions are resummoned automatically. Oh, just got to stay alive. Hang on, where are the skellies? There they are. They are returned. Take him out. I do wonder if the server lag is exacerbated by having a whole bunch of minions. Didn't seem to be last week. Let's play on through. And then every now and again, I try and fight my own minions because I forget that they're on my team. Alright, open the gate. Do it. I will defend you. Summon some bone scorpions. This starts to look, you know, a bit busy on the screen, like, oh, there's a lot of shit going on. Well, this is probably the most relaxed characters to play, like a summoner. One of the reasons I love playing summoners on these types of games. I don't have to go crazy doing stuff. They'll do it for me. The other thing too is the game gradually ramps up the action, so you get used to it. You don't really notice the increase pacing, and it actually becomes more and more satisfying. Like, I don't know if you saw before or felt it, depending on how much attention you were playing or how invested you are in what I was doing. Playing through on the Ranger using the lightning to clear whole groups of dudes at once, it's kind of fun and kind of satisfying to do. Whereas at the start, it's a lot slower paced, so you get the hang of it. And shortly, I'll go back and I'll start playing through my new witch character for a little bit for the rest of the session.
I will feast on your soul!
Hopefully we won't have these weird little lag spikes. Come on, minions, do your thing. There we go. Alright. Move on forward. I might have to get Grizz to come around so I can more convince Bright to do some couch gold with me. Oof, that exploded. Go and get him. Let's put a curse on him. Let's get him this way.
Death is my power to wield.
I love the little quips that that your characters have as well. The witch is quite sassy in this one. Kind of like, I like the voice and personality of the witch in PoE1 a little bit better, but still very good. They're all interesting. All the different characters.
The final gate is broken! We must continue our advance!
This should be the final stretch. The boss. Yep, here we go. Alright. Let's see. Although we're still laggy. I wonder if there's a bug in the game with minions. Anyway, let's go. Fuck him up. Go, team, go. That's it. Burn him down. I just gotta... As a summoner like this, it's harder to keep an eye on what to dodge.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama!
Sometimes it's a little bit of feel. So far, so good. That's it. Oh. Sort of get the hang of it. So I'm not much of a Elden Ring or Dark Souls player, but even this I can handle.
Dethrone you, Sekama! And leave you to the sand!
I'm doing this with lag spikes right now too, so can't be that hard.
I tried to seek peace, and the Sekamas disgraced me. Lift me, rot in the sand. This time, we choose war. We shall finish this. Not today.
Right when I got all my scorpions and everything.
Anyway,
yes.
The Corpse King is running away.
Fight complete. Success. Alright. Let's jump back. Is that any good? Accidentally picked that up. Alright, let's go now just mosey on through some early game stuff on a witch blood mage character I want to play. I want to give it a go. Show more of the early game ramp up. There's some crap here I need to look at.
Hello. I've collected these over time. Oh, I like this one.
Good. A bit bigger, so Good. We shall put that. And
it's beautiful. Except.
So here we go. Here's an example. Here is a ring. It's not even magical yet. Quickly, why don't we see if we can turn it into something interesting? So if we grab one of these, we shall apply it. Grab the wrong orb. Controller interface I'm not used to. And I push the wrong button. Slow down. X to use. Fly to the ring. Adds 1 to 3 fire damage to attacks. Not brilliant for a witch because we don't attack, we cast. But very good for any class that uses a weapon. Fly, and now plus some dexterity. So maybe good for a monk or a ranger. Not so great for us, but we're going to equip it for now because it's got mana on it and we like mana. Now, what else was I going to do? What skills have we got on this one again? I think I want to... I can't summon any of these yet. Essence Drain, that's right. I want to try and do a damage over time chaos magic build on this one. Got Contagion, Essence Drain. I think I do have a level 3 gem. But don't worry about the specifics too much here. Ultimately, you know, you collect skill gems.
Monsters that...
and you will figure out how it all works.
Essence Drain is a projectile that...
I need to socket it and equip it. I will place it into... How do I want to do this? Because I like to cast that one and then... Probably there. One of my suggestions is if you do play multiple characters or you play other similar games, try and map the buttons for your skills to be a similar approach or similar kind of effects across your characters. So for example, my Y button I try and have as the item I usually use to start a fight, or I just cast it once or twice in a fight. And that way when I change between characters I'm not having to try and re-remember my entire layout each time. Stash all of that. Alright, let's go and do some stuff. Where are we going? We're going to the Red Veil. Hey, there we go. I even... clear out the Red Veil. I'm going to collect some spikes. Collect some relics. Alright, we've got a couple of skellies, but they are not the focus of our build. So, this time on this character, I'm wanting to do chaos damage and damage over time. So, for example, I have been searching chaos because I haven't really looked up proper build guides. If I can spell it correctly, chaos. But I figure I'm comfortable enough to at least start my character. So there you go. I'm going to head towards this node first. I'm going to path up through here. I'm going to get that skill, and then after that I'm going to make my way across to these purple swirly ones here because they will boost chaos damage. And at some point, I'm going to also look for some duration nodes because I'm doing a damage over time or a curse that eats them away. I want to find some skills that extend it so it lasts longer. And here we go, we can see that there are some nodes over here glowing and pinging. Oh, that's chill specifically, we don't want that. I did see some somewhere. I was checking before. There we go. 20% increased skill effect duration, so I might make my way over to there or over to here. I'm going to focus on the chaos damage first and then duration second. That's my theory.
Suffer and die!
Now, trying to use Contagion and Essence Drain. So we put on the purple debuffs. Need to do it in the right order though, I think. So the purple will spread. I need to push that one and then that one. I might be dying too quickly now. So it doesn't spread. But then when I cast this spell, Unearth, it turns corpses into little bone scorpions, and if they were killed by my purple skill, then they will continue to spread the purpley goodness.
Perhaps this is what we need.
Yeah, things are just dying too fast. Well, that's a nice problem to have. Fortunately, you can see my scorpions there. They're all purple. I'm going to be spreading the debuffs damage over time amongst the pack. Eventually, I will probably have very few minions because I'll be focusing on curses and such. But in the early game, playing a witch, using minions is probably a good thing. Got an event to trigger here. Got a skeletal. There we go. Oh, there you go. Haha! That spread nicely. Took them all out. Piece of cake.
Impudent undead.
Very satisfying. Probably don't need to use much Essence Drain at the moment. It just one-shots stuff. That's fine. That's a nice problem to have. You need to remember to use the correct spells. Bouncing between too many characters in one session. Spread that purple goodness, yes. As you get later into the game, you get bigger packs of monsters. Hopefully I can bunch them up a bit more and they can all just slowly wither away and die. I don't know what it is, but the dark magics in these kind of games with necromancy and damage over time just always draws me in. I love it.
Wither away!
And then I'll put on some support gems at some stage. I'm using Contagion. I've only got one support gem in it at the moment, but I'll add one that might increase the area. Increases the area of spells. It'll fit nicely in something that I'm trying to get to spread. If you were to augment that in a fireball, then it'll make the fireball hit in a larger area. Yes, now we're getting some momentum. Yes, die automagically. Suck it. Get that up so I can salvage it. Ooh, and a superior. Can you salvage life flasks for their superior element? I don't know. We'll try it. Midnight Tabby, what are you thinking? Does the game look appealing or not so much? Your tastes. I know it's not Vito's cup of tea. It is a fun thing to play co-op. Especially if you're on a team. It's gonna be your style. These kind of games are very much my style. Diablo 2 hooked me in when I was a wee young fella. Diablo 2, that's what got me started on action RPGs. I've played other CRPGs, like Ultima 7. Oh man, that thing was so ahead of its time. Amazing. Well, interesting is still on the fence. That's fair enough. Maybe if I was to play some kind of mage caster, a could tend to more. So... He loved Diablo 2 and loved it. He just did the campaign. Yep. Yeah, same. And then I like made like one of each character. Spread, please. There we go. Because it spreads the other purpose.
That voice. He sounds like fun. Putrefy.
Spread that contagion. Corpses, so they're purple. You made one of each, but could never really get into the Necro or the Mage. It's so funny. I'm almost the opposite Vito, but not quite. So the Mage, the Sorceress, I never really did much either. But the Necro was always my first choice. Absolutely loved the Necromancer in Diablo, to the point where it's made me just default to the Necro style or the Summoner style by default on any of these kind of games. That's where I started. But I did also go quite far with the Barbarian. I really liked the Barbarian in Diablo. And I like the elements of the Warrior in this game as well. But melee is still just hard to play at the moment. It's still a little bit unbalanced. They've recently changed in one of the challenge trials that you do for unlocking your specialization points. They've made it a bit easier to melee because it was just so brutal on them. They've tweaked some of the particular honor health damage stuff. I'm going into the detail, but automated spreading of... Yes, all of you fuckers, just die. I am liking that dot. That is working well. If I can get that to keep working like that in the late game, I'll be a happy person. But I loved Leap Attack, Vito. There's two things I really loved in Diablo 2. Corpse Explode, or summoning, but also Corpse Explode was awesome in Diablo. Path of Exile has a similar thing called Detonate Dead, though they've kind of copied that. And I loved the Leap Attack for the Barbarian in Diablo 2. And then there's Leap Slam in Path of Exile that you can get as well. Alright, I think this is a boss fight. Yep. Come on, you fuckers. Where's my poison arrow? That's it. Is he going to summon Dude? No, he's going to do that. Oh, he took out my skellies. Alright. That's cool. Now he's going to summon his own guys, but that's going to work against him, because I might be able to... Or maybe I can't. I can't get... Yeah. I was hoping I'd be able to get bonus scorpions. Yes, I can. I've got 3. Yeah, suck it. You're going to regret that, you silly bastard. I'm going to use your... I'm using your worries against you. Nailed it.
Very loud and very dull.
Piece of cake. There they go. Alright, let's clear this little pack over here. One thing that is good about melee in Path of Exile 2 is like the slam abilities and the way they hit. Like it feels good. Like the smashing is so effective. It just feels satisfying. You've got that some sort of tactile feel. It's hard to explain. Just good. I like it. Back to town we go. I do have one minor complaint. This whole needing to identify items before you can use them, I think is pretty lame. An outdated mechanic that Diablo had. Most games these days don't do it anymore. I don't think it adds any value. I don't think it should be.
Here are your spikes, but
not that big of a deal, because you just get things identified on mass anyway, but I think it's a bit of a waste of time. Pretty minor, yeah, all things considered. Now is that going to be better? Only... no, we'll keep the resistance that's equipped. That is also not very good. Alright, let's disenchant these.
Bentley's done a fine job forging those spikes.
Or he has. DE.
Hello.
And then just chuck it into our stash.
Sorry. Another for my collection. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, back to the Grellwood. We're going to do that little thing around the tree we saw earlier. You liked that about Diablo. You liked the identification of items being required. Why is that, Vito? I guess in some ways it makes sense. You don't know what the item is, but it still wouldn't stop the effects from working on you, would they?
What happened here?
In this game, you just got to identify everything in bulk anyway. It's very, very early on
now the
in your playthrough.
Release this shade to my
you get the ability to just mass identify stuff in town. So it looks like we're listening. No point keeping things a secret. Just show us what the things are when we find them.
He's unconscious. Stay safe.
Meanwhile, my skellies are fighting some stuff. There we go. We get some things going. Anyway, we're going to go back to town, I think. Just added a little secret, and it would have could have been a cursed item. That's true. You're like, oh, that looks really good, and it's rubbish.
Stay safe if you can.
Spirit, farewell.
Okay, we're going to go to Grim Tangle, which I think... Oh, and we leveled. Okay, let's spend a point. Where are we? We are up here. Here we go. Oh, our first big node. Spell damage, minion damage, and intelligence. That's it. And we'll head across here and path towards this Chaos Nubbins. It's going to be our plan. Now, I think I already unlocked the waypoint for the Grim Tango. Grim Tangle? Sorry. When you're playing this properly for the first time, you'll be more steadily going through and things will progress. You won't be jumping around quite as much as I am. One of the things I really liked in Diablo 2 was the rune crafting, or the box, the Herodric Cube. That's it. The Herodric Cube crafting was pretty cool. And then they expanded it in the Lord of Destruction expansion. Really cool, really well done.
Old magic still thrives. The way's open, please.
Alright, let's try and find that dodgy druid guy in here and then pop out in the cemetery and we'll play through the cemetery area.
Made a worthy sister.
Some of these corruption spreading scorpions, yeah. Oh, we've got to watch out for exploding fungus, that's right. Yep, it was dangerous last time. Oh, I was going to say we're not as tough as the warrior.
Image!
You need to get... knock him down. Skeleton, get some poison. That's it. Oh, I need to remember that's my own poison. I can walk through that. I need to get more of the purple chaos ready. Small groups at the moment. My other real complaint about this game is trading with players. I find irritating in that you have to use their trading website to find stuff, which is pretty well integrated into the game now. You have to then message a player if they're online and if they respond to you. Then you meet up and you trade the item. I would love to just have an auction house or similar. I feel like the fact that you've got to do that direct player-to-player trading, it's a little bit gatekeeping. Like, it's just trying to make it harder for the sake of making it harder.
This druid has seen better.
Just trying to make it more difficult to get gear you might need, just for the sake of it. But it does work, it's just a bit more hassle.
Putrefy!
Nope. Come on, you silly skillies, get amongst there. Corruption on it. Shoot some of these at him. Yeah, that's it. Oh, get out of his explosion. That's it. Poison on him. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Stay away from those danglies. Oh, nasty danglies. Come on, skellies, respawn. 6 seconds. There they are, they're back. Shoot a poison arrow. That's it, we got him.
At least he died in a place he loved, or some such nonsense.
Some such nonsense. I love the sass. So Midnight Tabby, have you installed Marvel Rivals? You're going to play some Rivals with KB and I, and hopefully Cookie tomorrow. That was good fun playing with KB last week. I did a stream of that, and I might even be able to include your screen or KB's screen or something, like in the corner here using Discord. I want to experiment. I want to try it. Installed and ready to go? Hell yeah. And whilst everyone gets the hang of the game, we're going to be pretty bad, but that's okay. We're still going to have fun anyway. Especially being a Friday. Getting into Christmas and everyone's knocking off. Do you knock off work for a week or two tomorrow, Tabby, as well?
Drain!
Oh, that's a dead end, I should have said that. I do like how they made it when you use that unearth skill to summon the little temporary bone scorpions, that it carries the corruption with them, because otherwise it'd be a little bit annoying trying to keep getting it to spread when you've got these little packs that aren't close enough to each other. Only the public holidays are off. Alright, fair enough. I suppose you don't really have leave saved up yet, anyway. Where do we need to go? Up to the north. Oh, no, there's a south passage. Need blink or something so we can move faster. Purple scorpions aren't up there dropping. And it's a dead end. Alright, north is the direction then. Which way? Yes. Them well and truly.
Putrefy!
Yes. So good. That hurt. No good, no good. Just drink a health potion, it's fine. Health potions recharge. As do mana potions, just don't kill us. Here we are, Cemetery of the Eternals. Let's go through this little section too. Happy with this. This is working better than I thought it was. I thought it was going to take a bit longer to build her up to be useful, but it's working. It's flowing.
Quickly! My family has been up that.
I don't take orders from you, but I do love cemeteries.
I do love cemeteries. We gotta find a couple of crypts or mausoleums to break into. Spread that purple goodness. Yes. There you go. Checkpoint, please. That's better. Checkpoints not only give you a point to return from if you do die, but they also recharge your health and mana potions, your flasks.
Dreadful Draven. Where are you hiding?
I really want to try and get a Bloodwitch melee build. I love the idea of just silly builds that actually work. Maybe I'll do it one day. If I can be motivated. In Path of Exile 1, because again, all characters can use weapons and stuff, just to varying levels of success. I always wanted to try like a leap smashing witch, because when in Path of Exile 1, when the witch is carrying like a two-handed weapon, she's like dragging it along the ground like she can barely lift it, and it would just be hilarious to see her just dragging it. And then suddenly just leaping into action and just smashing stuff across the map. Unfortunately, yeah, may not really be feasible. Ooh, we didn't get our weapon stuff going. Now we did. Who's casting red shit? What are you doing? Oh. Did you blow up? I think he blew up a corpse. Well played. But not good enough. Oh, we leveled up. I didn't even realize. Alright, now we were going to the left. Let's get some intelligence as we make our way to the spell direction. Oh yeah.
Just an ant.
Okay, now we're getting into the rhythm of the spellcast. Oh, here we go. Boss fight.
Depraved witch. You are not long for this world.
You don't know me. Shut your mouth. Poison him, Skellies. That's it.
Our spirits hunger.
Let's get summons his
So
own.
little me, Assyria.
Summons his misses. Oh, the ground. Oh, that looks nasty. Heal up. Ow.
I will end your meaningless life.
Oh, shit. Oh, nearly got us. Come on, Skellies, respawn. 2 seconds. Here they come.
Your soul is mine.
Why didn't they spawn? 4 seconds.
Cut down. The spirit, Assyria. Join.
Now they're in it. Come on. Keep shooting him. Nope. Skellies got taken out instantly.
I will end your meaningless life.
There they are. Come on, poison arrow, please. That's the shot.
My beloved is
Nice. Health potion. Got him. Oh, that was a bit trickier than I thought it was going to be.
Give it a rest. Your empire is no more.
So I'm just going to... no, I won't. Got him done. The other cool thing about playing in co-op is you can revive each other in the middle of a fight, so you don't lose your progress. But you have to not get hit, otherwise the revive gets interrupted. Need to find another... Oh, it's right here! That's the first time I've done this zone a few times now. Right next to it. Normally it's on the other side of the map. Excellent, very convenient. Thank you very much. In we go. That so much reminds me of like the Draugr in Skyrim, like, oh, just go up and loot that dead guy, and it starts getting up, oh, he's not so dead! Then he just starts shooting arrows at resting Draugr in case they're not actually dead. There we go, spread that corruption through there, yes! Excellent. That is working nicely. I reckon the secret would be to get the dots started and to use the unearthed bone scorpions to be Poison arrow, please. Thank you. Skeletons, in you go. Put him. He died too fast. He couldn't spread the infection. Yeah. Level up again. Oh, that is so effective. I love it. Pause and spend our next skill point. And we continue.
Drain!
Finish him! Come on. Oh, they're both... Ha! That's not my skeleton. I thought that guy was mine. fill the urns with spikes. That's it. Pick up our 7 gold. Continue. Not get that spreading properly. Create better, she calls the undead. I can res better ones. These guys with their shields are a bit tough though. There, that's not the way to go. This will be the way. There we go, checkpoint. That'll be it. We find Mrs. Ghosty.
Show me your power, dear sister. Right of the full moon.
Okay, get out of that. Remember with bosses, it's more about avoiding their...
My love, I call to you.
Take your time, don't rush. It's more important to stay safe than to do lots and lots of damage. Oh, that was a cool looking teleport. How do I learn that?
Moon. My love, I call to you.
Come on, Skellies, where are you? 4 seconds. 1 second. Here they are. Poison arrow, please. Good.
Right of the...
Eventually, with this, my planned ascendancy for this, which is when she does this chaos damage over time, she will leech health off. So it will theoretically, in the long run, be
I hate
quite
to
tough.
put down a sister witch.
Oh, another exalted orb.
Coming.
Yeah. How are we doing for inventory space? Not too bad. Alright, back to the cemetery. Open the gates. Actually, before we do that, there is one bonus thing somewhere. We know why, from a logic perspective, you'd have a chest just laying around outside in a cemetery full of goodies, but you know, video game logic. Now we're getting some clearing speed. Very satisfying. There's a video. The only thing you didn't like about Diablo 2 was the inventory management. Yeah. The good thing about Path of Exile 1 and 2 is the bonus stash tabs. You do have to spend money on to actually do it, but I don't care because it's a free game. Oh, Skelly's gone. There we go. And I'm happy to support developers that are just trying to do good things and not rip off their audience. But sometimes the inventory does get full pretty quick in this game too, but it depends. So this is where Grizz struggles. So I don't know if Grizz is watching or if he's going to watch at some point. Grizz loves to just loot everything, so when we used to play sometimes Borderlands together, he just needs to loot every $2 in every tiny little mailbox that you find. Looter games, you can't pick up every single piece of loot. Bethesda games, Skyrim, Starfield, Fallout, yes, absolutely, because it's finite. But it's always generating in these games, so you just got to know what to pick up and what to leave. You figure that out over time. And it changes, it evolves depending on where you are, either on that character or with your whole account. You share stuff between the characters. You do too? Yeah, fair enough. I totally get it, totally understand it. I forgot, Vito, did you ever play World of Warcraft? Have I asked you this before? Yes, get all that purple going. Ooh. Used to play WoW a lot, yeah. Were you a warrior? Your mates are magpies, including, yeah, so Midnight Tabby also needs to pick up. Same with Bright. Bright likes to pick up all the loot as well. Like I say, it's fair enough. I don't disrespect it. I get it, but it makes it hard for these kind of games. If you are playing one of these games where it's just constantly spawning stuff, there is no completing a map because you come back and it's regenerated. It just takes a bit of getting used to, I guess. But yeah, something like Starfield or Fallout or Skyrim, that's a different thing. Like, you kind of feel like you need to loot everything in order to complete the area, and you don't want to miss out on stuff. You can miss out on stuff. But in these, you're less likely to miss out on stuff. Useful stuff. Blood Elf Pally for the Horde. Ooh. I did play a Blood Elf Death Knight at one stage. Most of my time was a
Do my eyes again to see.
Druid. Night Elf Druid, and then later in the game they introduced the... Is it the Wolven? The werewolf race. Did that as a druid.
What is this?
But I had also a pretty good warlock and a pretty good hunter as well. You tried the dwarven hunter. Yeah, hunter was fun. And it's playing World of Warcraft that I figured out how I like to play MMOs. So, if I'm in a group doing group instances, whether it's World of Warcraft or Star Wars Online or Elder Scrolls Online, I like to be tanking. If I am soloing stuff, like just doing questing and trying to optimize, you know, not kill everything, just beeline the objectives. I like to try and play like something that can stealth, or something that has a pet that I can sort of manage and we can tackle in tandem. That's how I like to do it. And then sometimes it's fun to do like the magic damage over time, stuff like the Warlock, but yeah, I just sort of came and went with that. I couldn't consistently get into it. I discovered it depends on the activity, but I get bored as shit if I'm trying to use my hunter in like a group instance or something. Oh, they still got me. Ooh. The animation cancelling they've put in this game is awesome. So if you hit the wrong button and you start doing the wrong move, you can roll or something and cancel out of it. In my case, however, I keep misreading it. You did mostly single player? Yeah, fair enough. You never did dungeons and stuff, or strictly missions, yeah. Elder Scrolls Online is very friendly towards that playstyle. I always felt in World of Warcraft you were almost... It was almost mandatory that you needed to do some of that stuff. Or you just really heavily encouraged to. Elder Scrolls Online is a lot more... Well, even more, I guess, because it's even more solo friendly. Fucking doing such a bad job at dodging. Face the right way, you silly wench. There we go. Sometimes the auto targeting whilst using a controller does not work well. Alright, we've got our first really challenging boss for this turn. It's more a me problem rather than a character problem. I'm not dodging well enough. I really need to try and be closer. Maybe we can dodge. Nope, we dodged into it. That's not how you dodge. Another thing we can do as a summoner is just keep waiting for our minions to kill it, but I've only got one damage dealing minion. The other two are just shitty little wannabe tanks. Oh, that's a big nasty cone move that he does. Poison arrow, where's my... Fuck. Alright, we are definitely struggling on this one. Just keep fighting, just keep fighting. So if you were a Blood Elf Pally Vito, that was Wrath of the Lich King era, right? Come on, more dots. That's it. Need to just wait for it. That's it. Oh, I waited for it and he still got me. Fucking hell, how am I doing so bad? Oh. Warlords of Draenor was the last expansion you played. Yeah, Warlords of Draenor is the last time I played it properly, so I played right through to Cataclysm, and then I stopped. And then after a few years, I came back and I played Warlords of Draenor, like sort of blasted through the Pandaria story, and then did the Warlords of Draenor stuff, and then I pre-ordered the expansion, which I don't remember what it was called, but it's the one where they introduced the Demon Hunter, and I never played it. Never got back into it. Shoot at the wall. Shoot at that guy. That's it. Dots. That's it. Lollipop. No. It's supposed to be helping me with the targeting. Fuck off. Ugh. I have never struggled so much on this guy. I've fought this guy a few times now. You started with Burning Crusade. Oh man, I remember Burning Crusade. I remember going at midnight to what for us is called EB Games. It's, I think GameStop is the equivalent in the US. Go at the local shopping center or mall. And now the range on this guy is ridiculous. I can't summon more minions because I just don't have... Oh, that hit! What if I keep this pole thing? No! That's still something burrows around there. Homing spirit thing. Man, that is rough. Get out of this frost, that's going to slow me down. Go, Skellies, give him some poison. Last a couple of those. That's it. More skellies. He's just one-shotting the skellies. Need to get a dot on him. That's it. Lock out! Oh, fuck me. I don't know how we didn't die. We just got lucky. Oh, I didn't get me this time. Oh, damn it. This is a hard fight. Get him. Don't try and put a spell on the fence. The problem is, he does, yeah, it's coming. There it is. I saw it coming that time. His hits are just so broad. Oh, he got me. I just couldn't move fast enough. She just lagged. She tumbled and lagged. I used to have EB games as well. Oh, okay. All right. Let's take a look. Maybe we can jump to town and evaluate our gear and our skills. And come back. Yeah, he's just... I don't have... Still don't have boots that have movement speed. No. Even on my other character, I still got like the world's second shittest boots. Right, let's where's Una? We will
Hello.
just disenchant this stuff. It's not good. Medium.
It's beautiful. I accept.
Wrong button. Buy back. Where's my cursor? There it is.
That might save your life. Friendly brings the strength.
That one. Okay. Disenchant. Disenchant.
Hello.
Clear out our inventory. For storing the stuff. Inventory management on the controller is not fun. Fortunately, I don't need to do too much here. Still can't use that. Now, let's see, what else do we have? Do I have any caster jewelry reserved for myself? No, we're still just too low level. That's still too low level for anything interesting. Right. What we probably can do though is look at upgrading the skill gems. So let's get our over here. Full skill gem? I think we're still too low level, right?
Yep. Monsters that die while
Contagion needs an upgrade. There we go. That might do the trick. Our Essence Drain is already level 4. Now what else we'll do? We'll upgrade our...
Skeletal snipers do high damage but have low.
And now we should be able to summon more of them. There's sniper minions, set minion count. Yes, we can have 2 of them now. Perfect. Alright, let's try the fight now. Here we go. Go grabs a drink. I'll have a little sippy sip. Alright, Skellies, that's it. Ah, now we're burning him down a bit faster. Those are still really hard to beat. burnt down his health a lot faster. Just need to dodge. Can't believe how much we're struggling on this guy. All my other characters did alright. 2 poison clouds on this stickhead. I'm just timing the dodges. Why? Which she keeps like stopping when she gets up. Very possible that it's just me. Just stay out of the frost. That's definitely going to make it slower. Frost will slow shit down. He tried to roll out of it. It's alright, we will get this, but fucking hell. Coffee time for midnight. Coffee! Having a big night, are you? Don't feel the need that you need to... If I'm putting you to sleep, just don't fight it. Just go to sleep. That's it. I need to just be more coordinated with the telegraphs. There we go. That big wind-up. More poison, please. That's it. Okay, steady she goes. Oh! Still good. Still good. Let's get some distance. Watch that burrowing thing. Watch that. Come on, Skellies, return. 1 second. Poison, please. Thank you. Alright, we nearly got him this time. Just gotta watch this frost shit that's on the ground. There we go, got him. Oh, no, we haven't. Yeah, he's got like 1 health. Fucking hell. Oh.
Your dreary little tale is over, old man.
That should not have been that hard. Oh, feeling that one, but we got it. Good job, team. Actually, not really. Not the greatest job, team, but it was done. Grizz joins us. How are you, Grizz? What are you up to, my friend?
You found the ring.
Do your thing, and let's go and recharge our shit at the well. Just avoid any little plot spoilers and folding over here. And, oh, we've nearly leveled up as well. Is that any good? Life and yeah, that's minor upgrade. We'll take it. Can't wear any belts and shit.
This, so if we are to heal...
Alright, what are we doing now? Hunting grounds. This is a bigger area. Kind of cool. Let's go... Ah, shit, hang on. It's, I remember now. I was gonna say, where is that? Yeah, it's through loot. I'm not going to be able to watch, leaving all the loot. You hate this game. Yeah, but it's, the loot that I leave is not helpful loot, Grizz, and it's not worth anything. It's funny, we were talking about this earlier, about the loot goblining, like with the likes of you and Midnight and Bright. And
Life and death are well balanced here. Putrefy!
Alright, little bastards. Hey, level up as well. Let's get some of that purple corruption spreading. Eat my purple! That's better. Back into our strengths again, and skill point on there, please. And I should... we'll play for a little bit longer. We might clear out a little bit more of this area, and then we might drop off. We'll see what people are up to. Need to do some more support skills, support gems, augment my skills. Alright, this area has a few things to do. We've got a couple of bosses to explore and unlock the next area as well, but we will do all the activities in here. Oh, they killed my skillies. It's alright. Skillies are back.
The forbidden books don't mention anything like this.
Ooh.
I should ask a local.
Yeah, dude. What's he got? A periodic vulnerability aura. That's going to be annoying. I'm the one who deals in curses. I'm the dark magic. Come on, res that thing. Oh, get the purple cooking. We didn't get the purple, but he is purple. These fuckers shooting venomous crabs. One of my most hated monsters to encounter. I can't get this controller to target the corpse because it keeps trying to target the alive guy. There we go. Get the purple corpse looking. Yeah, get out of here, dickhead. Alright, I'm not going to trigger this thing yet because we need to... Oh, no! Our health flasks have recharged. Okay, we probably can do it. So I was going to go kill some small stuff to get more health potions back. No loot left behind. Loot deserves love as well, yep. Vito got a drink and some brekkie. What'd you get, Vito? You usually get the good breakfast, the cooked breakfast stuff. Oh, purple shit, that's not mine. Spread that shit. Spread it like peanut butter jelly. There we go.
No,
this is ominous.
This is ominous. Yes, Finn. Yes, it is. Quite unbecoming. Biscuits and gravy. Ooh. Give a dippy dip. Dickhead birds just run past it. Notice now, because I'm not spec'd into being a minion build, the minions are not lasting very long. But they're just to distract. I don't have to res them manually, they just auto re-res, so I'm fine with that. But we're not killing stuff as effectively as we were in the last few maps. But it depends on the area. This map has lots of stuff that likes to rush. It makes it hard for me to have a steady flow of combat and slowly spread corruption through. Somewhere through here, I thought there would be... Idiot bird just shot straight past. There we go. Read that bird. Oh, I didn't notice that we leveled up earlier. I could have spent a skill point to help us this whole time. Yeah, that's the good shit. That's it. Now we got the spells aiming at the corpses. do. I've got to say it again. I love the art and the map designs in this game. They're so good. Different biomes. They all look amazing, no matter where you go. Very stunning. Go this way. Wash it down. You got a couple of mango juice. I like orange and mango as a mix. That's all good stuff. Mango juice is good too. Makes me think of what do you have on the cruise? Mango daiquiris on the cruise almost 12 months ago. Inside mango daiquiri. So good. Alright, this was a dead end. Let's see some areas up here we can explore. Just keep running. Eventually I'll be able to run faster when I get some faster boots. Oh, checkpoint. Is this going to be mini boss? Actual boss, rather? Yep. Map boss or area boss. One of. Come on out.
Squawk all you like. Soon you'll be dead.
Poison arrow, please. Skellies, that's a shot.
Run. We're just playing.
Get him.
Yes. Show me what you've got.
Not too cocky, witch, because we've only got a small area to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. It's still better than the last boss fight. Oh man, that was very painful. Come on, poison him. That's it. Get him. Chase him. Come back. This guy wants to have 3 arenas. How greedy. Come on, Skellies. Poison arrows. 2 of them, please. Where is my poison arrows? That's it. Apparently not. Poison arrows! Where are you? The Skellies are bugged. They were stuck behind the vine. That's fucking annoying.
We were just getting started.
Didn't need them anyway. Alright, and that has unlocked for us. More skill points. There we go. We had a skill point waiting. We leveled up, and then we unlocked 2 more skill points. Alright, we are getting this one, and then halving to that. Yep. And then that one, and whoops. Oh yeah. That'll keep us going. Now our dots are even more powerful. Riz, did you ever play much or any of the Diablos? It was the the challenge with looting too much. Through 1 to 3. Okay, so you did. I don't think I ever played those games with you, did I? Well, you might have played Diablo 3 with Mr. Nice Guy and those crew in the early days when Diablo 3 was pretty average. So I was late to Diablo 3. Don't remember why, but I had waited. And I'm glad I did, because when I played it is when they drastically improved so many things. These things are irritating. Come on, we need to get some of our... When the things rush, one thing that maybe I'd love to see them tweak is the auto-aiming using a controller. It like keeps targeting stuff in the distance instead of the thing that's right in front of us. When you're a caster. And if you're a ranged bow user. Melee, it's fine. You heard it? Yeah, early on, not a fan. Yeah, it got much better. The expansion, and then the adventure mode and everything, yeah, much better. Oh, shit. Those poison spitters. Forgot about them. Oh, man, that hurt a lot. Get him. That's it. Now we've got our little army of corruption spreading doodads. We can raise more out of those corrupted corpses. Ooh. Okay, the Ogum farmlands. So we're just going to step through here. One of my big tips. Always step through into the next area. So you can get the waypoint for when we need it later. There we go, let's go back. We're still doing the hunting grounds. Back we go. The only time that doesn't quite work is the first couple of levels at the beginning of the game. Most levels, that's what you want to do. Target that. That's better. Too late. Purple had worn off. We find that with a controller it's hard to aim at corpses because it's to auto aim at alive things. So still works well. Super annoying. Get jumpers, rushers, and burrowers. There we go. Now we get some purple. Oh, burning him down so fast. Yeah, suck it. Now you're all on my team spreading that glorious purple. All of these dickheads hovering together, spitting shitloads of poison. Because I'm low level, I don't have any resistances yet. Oh, look out. Oh. Ja. Caning my health potions. Alright, somewhere through the middle. There's still... I thought there was still another box to find in this area. It's around these brambly things. I thought it was a brambly boss, but I might be thinking of... Hang on, we can check it. I might be thinking of the forest area where we already fought a brambly boss. We are in the hunting grounds. Oh, there's a ritual. So it's not a brambly boss. We've done that. There's a little ritual to find. Okay. That's what we need. And then we'll try and go to the next area. Nope. The top somewhere. We did this thing event here already. Oh, we still got to talk to Finn.
So, please.
Somewhere to the north. That's where we haven't cleared. Nice. Checkpoint. That's gotta be it. Yep. Poison arrows, please. Archers. Venom bombs.
With my power to wield.
There you go. Alright, now we need to find next area. Faithorn? Oh, I think it'll be down there. I think I can see a spot on the map that's likely leading off. How's our inventory? Ugh. Better do a quick inventory clear. Una wants to talk.
I don't know how it's goodbye.
What have we got? Oh, we can get
How can I?
mass identification. Anything to salvage? Yes. That's it. This stuff is all 5 life per enemy killed. That could be better than our. Got some unique gloves on, but I don't think they're that beneficial for us because it does poison stuff. We do not use poison. Our skeletons do a poison arrow, but that's it. We don't deal poison ourselves, so it's not going to benefit us. Cool. Switch that over. And then let's stash them back in our stash for another day. All this stuff, we will do a quick little cheeky... Greater mana flask. What's this one? Medium. We will. And
sorry. Yes? It's beautiful. I accept.
Also, that needs another affix on it. Oh, upgraded this thing. Oh, can't believe we got nothing on that. Now it's magic. Now it's doubly magic. Store all the stuff into the magical stash tabs and back we go. Time to go into a treehouse village. Loads us in. There we go.
There's an immensely disturbing energy here. Time to seek it out.
Seek it out. What I should do, I think. Yes. Just pause if you can. Hold that thought. Hold your places, everyone. I'm going to just augment our skill gem. Because... sockets. What have I got in here? Magnify. Ah, so I've already got the extra effect on that. So it's already spreading further. Alright. Let's see if there's something else I can add to it. Sacrifice a minion to make it more powerful. I don't killing my minions too quick. More duration. Yes, that's what we want. We want it to last longer and spread further. Select. Do we have enough strength for it? I think so. It's a strength gem. Find out shortly. Otherwise, I'll have to change a couple of stats.
Image!
Yep, that's working. It is also possible that we may want to put something else there. It might already be lasting long enough. It's alright, we'll try it out. Because if it's already lasting long enough, maybe you want to make it more potent instead of lasting long. Oh. Maybe I should put a different one in actually. I don't know that we need it to last longer. Alright, start it. Oh, look out, purple shit. It's not mine. Although it would be handy for boss fights to last longer. So.
Me from the dark. I am the shadows.
Yeah, it's working well enough, we'll continue.
I can't believe it. Please.
These fuckers also like to deal in chaos magic, so I need to make sure I'm running away from the right purple stuff and spreading the good purple stuff. See, one of these bastards has got a curse. That's a curse that I want to unlock later. Makes you more susceptible, makes you weaker to the purple. Skellies, keep on the move. Keep it going. Just running around these fiddly little bits. Oh, checkpoint. That means we're... Ah, we have to come back to here. But the cool thing is, they added teleportation between checkpoints in the last patch. Thank you very much. Oh, he's a tough guy. He took that like a champ. Oh, yeah, that melted. Excellent. Oh, yes. Get all that purple amongst you. Yeah. Much satisfying. Alright, which way are we going now? Oh, another checkpoint. We are near the next spot. Excellent. Magics. Second Rex. Got him? Yes, nice job. And now he's on our team as in the form of a bone skelly. Sorry, of a bone scorpy. Spreading. Need to knock one of them down. So they need to die. There we go. So they need to die with my purple dot on in order for it to spread. That's cool. Fake laugh. Lame fake laugh. What was that? I think that's the last one. So if we go back up here. Yep, that's unlocked.
Ah, so this is where the darkness is hiding.
Right, boss fight. Let's see if we can manage it. Spread, yes. Good. Alright, we got some skellies for some poison. Yes, we do.
Dark energy. You are seen.
I've struggled with this. Oh, I can say I've struggled with this boss on my previous characters. Let's see how we do this time.
Putrefy.
Just going to do a second phase. Second phase with a reset. It's like the most annoying mechanic in these kind of games. Full health reset. Ah, come on. Anyway, it's fine. Let's get some poison on him, please. Thank you. Oh, look out for his purple. still. Hang on, let's get out of that. Off. I don't like the amount of healing potions I don't have left. He's pinned me.
Infection!
That's it, dodge through here. Pin dotted. There's I'm out of health potions and I don't have... Oh, I'm gonna say I don't have health regen. Look out! Come on, minions, do something good. Pretty sure I don't have health regen. Yeah, I'm chugging way too many health potions at the moment. Go again. Have a little army of these purple bone scorpions. Get started on him. That would help. He seems to just annihilate them when he spawns. Minions.
Your seed.
Dodge. They're like fighting each other with very similar abilities. Oh, he's got some nature bullshit. Don't know. Poison him, please.
The Wildwood's power.
Now he's going to do his reset. Need to get some bigger health potions. By the time we get to this part... And because my abilities don't lead to a stun either, I don't get to stun him or lock him still or anything.
Wither away!
Oh, what? That didn't even look like it hit us. Ugh. Some more purple dots. There he is. Oh. All of my minions gone in one hit. So offensive. Stupid totem out. That's it. Come on, poison him. That's it. Come on, Skilly, more poison. Oh, I was just thinking we're doing alright conserving our health potions, but apparently not. Maybe I need to see if I've got some others in my stash, but I don't think I do. At this level. Health potions are just too weak at the moment. I use like 2 of them to fully heal. Run out. Fuck off! Oh, the double explosion!
I will feast on your
Oh, there we go. That's got a good proper double purple. I'll push the button now. Oh, no, for now. That's it. Melt them all down. There we go. Check out his totem. There we go. Traveler's Bane. He's got a name. Oh, name the spells that he's casting each time. Fuck! Ugh, unlucky. Still not great at bosses with this character. Good at clearing. This is the thing. Characters are typically good at either clearing or bosses. Usually not both. Especially in my characters for some reason. They're always one or the other. What have we got that might help us? Are we able to use any of the other equipment I've been saving? What have we got here? It's definitely better. What else? Still can't wear a belt yet. Oh, there's an amulet we can wear now too. Lightning resistance. I need chaos resistance. Increased fire damage. No. Put on. Oh, I had a section. Actually, I had a section I was keeping called Start Gear. What have we got here? Plus to melee skills. That's no good. Extra life. Is that one better? Yep. That is a charm that we can't use because we can't wear a belt. Spell damage and fire resistance versus... Yeah, that's better. Alright. Push the button. Equip. Stash. Now I have a flask tab, but yeah, they're all... Yeah. The temp tab. All of that stuff we can't use either. Actually, we have a rune we can put in the socket on this armor. Is there an armor that does resistance for chaos? Apparently not. That one does. Oh, it's only 7% though. Oh. Andy Roo, how are you doing, man? Pretty sure this is a game you're not interested in. This is not your style of game, generally speaking. But let's see. Life and mana. More life and mana from flasks. Well, maybe that's what we need. Let's chuck it in. I need to... to just pick up one. So I need to check the level requirement. Yeah, we can use it. Alright, let's try that. A while since you've been on. Yeah, that's a good... I've been very inconsistent with my streaming recently. End of year is always a bit hectic. In the new year, we'll get back to our scheduled approach. Focusing on playthroughs and such. Super quick. Not that guy. He loves to wipe out. When he spawns in, it's almost like he's designed to just take out minions when he spawns. I'm assuming, well, I hope, that he also does that move if you're a melee character in close. Why is there an essence event also spawned there? Don't click that essence event, I guess. Okay, reset, and we haven't used as many health potions this time. Get in there, you silly skellies. Don't run to me. Focus him. Get a sniper to poison him. Out of the red shit. Dodge our way through this. Shit, get out of the red, out of the purple.
Infection!
Slowing us down. Insane. Let's just get away. Oh, frozen. Get him. Alright, we're in with a chance now. Oh, not if we step in that, we're not. Hit him. Oh, we got him. Come on, hit him. Yes, much better.
Your friends turn mad. I do know how it feels.
It tense up so much doing that. Alright, let me get... Bloom skull thing. The other crap. No. We aim. Got it. It's that. Unlocks us to have spirit. And that means we can have an aura. It's probably Withering Presence. Withers enemies in your presence. I don't remember what it does. I'm pretty sure it does cure chaos. I'm pretty sure that's the one we want. Being a chaos, damage over time, build. So let's grab it. Socket it in, please, and turn it on. Giggity. And there was an event over here. Well, why don't we, hang on, first check if we can unlock any good rewards. Not really. Exalted Orb. Fuck yeah, I'll take that, please. Thank you very much. And it wasn't even that expensive in terms of tribute points. Thinking this is going to be a mechanic, because I've also seen a thing somewhere we can click to, you know, like lay by it or something, so it's going to show up in future type of events, and it can be enhanced each time or some shit. I think it's a mechanic still coming, or half-baked. But none of this I really need. I guess I could take that, because I got nothing else to spend the tribute on. Alright, am I meant to... No, Finn doesn't come here. I just gotta go to Finn in town. Alright. Let's do this event. Shit. He's a tough one. Oh, he's super tough. Look at that. Oh, he's not mucking around. I've not fought one of those before. Siphons mana. Oh, anything that siphons mana is harsh. Because they just drain it. They just suck it away, and there's nothing you can do. And then you're just helpless because you can't cast anything. I think because we died, that event is forfeit. It's all gone. Yeah, it's all gone. Portals are disabled in boss fights. Let's get out of the boss fight area because the boss fight is also complete. Alright, let's continue a little further.
So the cold, thank you.
Get my reward. Charms. I still can't wear a belt. Lightning, cold, ruby. Don't think I need heal.
See ya.
Alright, let's go to the farmlands. I reckon let's clean out the farmlands. Maybe the village, and then that might do us for this evening. Get rid of half of this shit too. Another inventory purge.
Time is short. Make haste.
Yes?
We disenchanted. Ooh. Gold, mana. That is an upgrade. I will not use that. I might keep it just...
Hello.
Just in case we have another low-level character that might need it. The space, chuck it in. I've got a few others in there anyway. Alright, we're going to equip that. All the rest. Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Another for my collection. Thank you.
You're welcome, and let's get rid of that. Using
It seems shadows haunt us both.
Alright, on to the farmlands. The corrupted farmlands. Remember earlier when I stepped through and said to always step through and get the waypoint? It saves us having to go and clear the hunting grounds again because that map would have completely respawned by now. Reset. Tells you in the loading screen that depending, I think it must depend on the server load, but between 8 to 15 minutes if you're out of an area for that long, it'll just complete it. And generate a new one when you go in. Alright, this withering presence. Some good weakening. Ooh, yeah. Might need to try and get some more radius on it. Oh, they're all melting nice and fast. I like it. And let's spend on this one 29% more chaos damage and more defenses. Hell yes. Now we're in business. You're all gonna just melt away delightfully. Oops. I'm gonna get some dots going. Get the dots cooking. That's better. That's better. It's gonna be a bit more coordinated. Don't like small packs of really fast stuff, like big packs of slow dudes. That's much more manageable to clear out. There we go. Go in that little house there because that's where we got something to pick up.
The girls leave. Dear me, what a desperately boring home. Wither away!
Yeah, so actually, let's scorpionize them. This whole area is empty. We'll grab that ammunition. Harrow joins us. How are you doing, Harrow? Welcome, Raiders. We are just doing some random Path of Exile 2 stuff. I've been trying to demonstrate the early game and how the game is actually not as intimidating to get into as some people might think. So, sort of, I'm playing through low-level characters. How are you doing, Harrow? What have you been up to? Keep going through here. Harrow is one of our fellow Crusader stream teammates, so check him out. Harrow's usually doing things like Farm Simulator and Truck Simulator, right? But you do a mix of other stuff sometimes as well. What have you been up to recently? I haven't actually caught your streams and contents for a little while. Get everything in this map. Oh, the crop circle. We have another crop circle. Alright, we step through as usual, unlock the waypoint, and then come back and clear it out. Indiana Jones! Oh! Now, I'm hearing good things about that. I thought it was going to be... I think a lot of people were thinking it was going to be a little bit of a flop, like Star Wars Outlaws.
But
apparently, Indiana Jones is pretty good. But lots of stealth, though, so Grizz, you'll probably like it. But I've had someone warn me that, there's lots of stealth mechanics, and like... I am notoriously bad at doing stealth mechanics. It depends on how the mechanics are implemented, probably. Here we go, here's the crop circle.
Infection!
Ow! Fuck off! Go. Get some scorpions up. That's better. Oh, that was close. That was harder than it should have been. Alright, now we're good. Arrow says it is awesome. Yeah, I am hearing good things about it. Apparently, like, it feels like, you know, you feel like you're Indiana Jones. It's a very indie vibe, right? I'm so glad that's turned out well.
The village has been... You must...
It's,
time is short.
It's nice to... whoop.
You found... I think I should...
Nice to finally have some games being good and successful in recent times. Oh shit, now I was going up here because there was a chaos node here, so let's get... Oh, yeah, small spell damage. Chaos damage and entropy damage and skill effect duration. Oh, I don't have enough skill points. Alright, next one. Next one will go there. Alright, now we will waypoint into the village. Just smash those Nazi, not so much stealth for you. Excellent, good. That means when I play it, I don't have to be too concerned about the stealth mechanics. Thank you, Harrow. That actually inspires me quite a bit. Because I was a little worried. Like, oh, I probably really should check out Indy. And in fact, it would inspire me to do a rewatch of all the Indiana Jones movies. Although I've never actually watched Crystal Skull. Some people will say don't bother, but I do want to watch it. Do a rewatch of all the indie stuff and then play the game. That would be pretty cool. Chris says don't bother. That's what I thought. Although, in classic style, when I was a kid. And the Indy Jones movies, did another rise to popularity. I saw them in the wrong order. So I saw The Last Crusade first, then Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then Temple of Doom. But I missed a couple of sections because I think it might have been at a friend's place at an event, at a party or something as a kid. I don't remember, and I missed some bits of Temple of Doom. Just didn't watch it. So they nailed Harrison Ford. That's good. That's not easy to do either. So my favourite indie movie... I don't know. I kind of did like The Last Crusade. Had some interesting elements and twists to it. I didn't love Raiders of the Lost Ark, to be honest. Temple of Doom... The kid Round Eye gets annoying to listen to sometimes. I think I'm going to go Last Crusade. I don't know if that's a bit of a hot take or what, but... Vito likes Temple of Doom. Young Indie with River Phoenix. Maybe I need to do a rewatch and decide again. Having said that, like I said, I missed some bits of Temple of Doom. And then I've seen other bits another time and seeing it. I don't think I've ever watched Temple of Doom right through in one sitting. I've seen different bits on different playthroughs. I'm pretty sure I need to be heading west. I think in this map you always need to just gravitate west. Gotta watch them in chronological order, yeah. Proper watch through. And then get into the game apparently. Harrow, is the game long? Like, do you know how long the indie game is meant to last? And is the whip fun to use? Because do you use the whip for like lassoing and climbing around and stuff? Anything with some kind of whether it's web slinging or grapple hooking is awesome. Happy to do it with the whip if that's what we need to use. I think any game that has grappling is just better at having grappling. Oh, and you just crack the whip as well. Awesome. No, use the whip for what it's actually for. That's ridiculous. Crack a whip? What do you think this is? These little guys spread out. Where are we going? Where are my skellies? There they are. Now, I said I was going to be skipping cinematics and stuff and dialogue is in this to avoid spoilers for people who want to check it out. There's a little bit of dialogue coming up that's not really skippable, and I'll just sit quiet through it because it's pretty well done. It's very short, pretty well done. You can really sort of, you know, set the mood and, you know, set the vibe for some. Here we go, for some parts of this game. It's very well done. Here we go. Alright, skellies. Let's get the rest of them in, please. There they are.
They've all gone mad! Don't do this. Stop. Just wait. Surely we can...
You should have been burned at the stake, witch.
Great Wolf take you, bastard!
My would-be execution.
Pretty intense. Very well voice acted. This guy. He brings this big thing.
Fight or die.
Guillotine, yeah, that's what we're gonna watch out for.
Get down here.
This is gonna be tough because he keeps spawning these little dickheads. I can't get my dots stacking on them to wipe them out. Oh, now they're gone. Oh, look out. There we go. Alright, minions, go, go, go. Suck it. Spread that purple shit. Don't get hit by his thing. Yes. Oh, we're gonna get you. Oh, we're gonna get you. Yes.
And so, who is the true master of death?
Oh, she's so witty and sassy. Good job, bitch. Yoink. 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 Do with these things. If I was you, I would be running away about now, good sir. Did you not see the massive dude we took down? Yes, poor lass. Alright, let's go to the next section, unlock the waypoint, and that will probably have us done. So yeah, what do you think? Those who have not played this and...
must be near.
Yes, the manor is near. For a lot of you, I don't think... A lot of you in my community, this is not necessarily probably one of your style of games, but I'm interested to hear if any of you might be interested in playing at some stage, or wait for it to come to full release, in which case it will be a free game and it doesn't cost you anything to do. But yeah, I will be playing a whole bunch of Path of Exile 2, both now in early access and when it releases to full access, which is like roughly 6 months' time or something. Grizz, too much loot left behind, giving you heart pulse. Yeah, well that's it. It's like Diablo and stuff. But if it helps Grizz, what you can do is there are actually options, because there is a mechanic they build into the game. Where is it? Oh, maybe you can't see it when doing it via controller. Might have to be in keyboard mode. There it is, item filter. So you can download, or you can either build your own, but you can download a loot filter. So it hides stuff that is theoretically of little or no value to you and just shows stuff that is of value in different colors and shininess and whatever else. Maybe that would help you want to play. Maybe. Don't need a filter to take all the loot yet. Fair enough. Andy, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, well, it does depend on what kind of game you like. You might be interested in it, because you like a little bit of the action challenge ones, like Horizon and God of War, right? Some of this is a little bit harder for some of the boss fights, and there is a bit of, a little bit of planning and thinking behind it, but I reckon you might like it. I'm very happy to chat to you a bit more about it, and when I see you next week, maybe we'll talk about it then and see what you think. But Anyway, cool. Look, that'll do us for tonight. Thank you to everyone who's come along to hang out. Thank you to our awesome sponsors. Am I just noticing I'm out of focus? Oh, no, we're in focus? Oh. Anyway, no, it is working. We're in focus. That's all right. Thank you to our awesome sponsors and subscribers. You guys are legend. Thank you to our community moderators and community members. You guys are also fantastic. We couldn't do everything that we do without you part of it. Thank you for being part of our Discord community as well. So if you're interested, tune into our Discord. The links are in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. They are also in my Twitch profile. If you do join our Discord, you'll have to be verified before you can post, but that doesn't take too long. And that's where we talk about what we're going to do next, open to suggestions. That's where we do some grouping up. So tomorrow night, we're going to do some grouping up, some co-op. Marvel Rivals, I think we're playing tomorrow night with the group. So that'll be good fun. That'll be streamed as well. And I'm going to try and have a couple of other screens of our teammates visible on here. We'll see if it works. We'll try it out. KB! Oh, joined just in time for us to disappear. Hey, AC malfunction, lost track of time. That's no worries, man. It's all good. But KB will be one of those playing with us tomorrow night in our community co-op for a Friday night fun time. So I'm looking forward to that. Stick around for a few minutes. Let's find someone to raid on Twitch. Thank you to the raiders who came in. Thank you, Harrow, who raided into us. Let's continue the hype train. Let's move on to someone else. Give them some buzz. Give them some energy. And yeah, come back tomorrow night. Let's have some shenanigans and some good times and see what unfolds from there. What time, Andy? It's going to be 8 p.m. roughly, 7:38. Usually, yeah, somewhere between 7:30 and 8 p.m. tomorrow night, which is for you going to be like 8 to 8:30 with your time zone, right? Something like that. Anyway, this has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You've all been awesome. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.